Okay, let's go to the topic of Halloween. First, I want to say that as a person who grew up watching horror movies religiously, practicing Halloween, and coming out of New Age in 2020, this is not to condemn, but this is to inform so that you are not consistently opening yourself and your children up to demonic forces. This is a message from Anton LaVey, who was a Satanist. He was the person who led the Satanic Church. In the Satanic Bible, Church of Satan founder Anton LaVey wrote, after one's own birthday, the two major Satanic holidays are, I don't know how to pronounce the first one, and the second one is Halloween. Knowing the significance of the upcoming holiday, it's no surprise that to celebrate Halloween this year, the Satanic Temple, Colorado, has decided to pull out the big guns by performing a satanic black mass in its entirety on October the 28th. This was in Denver last year in 2023. So when we have people that consistently say, oh, this is demonic, that's demonic, and then you have other people that say, well, you never tell us why it's demonic. We're giving you all of these things on why certain things should not be done and spiritually why you should not participate. But we still have Christians that make excuses for it, and they would rather appease their flesh and do what makes them feel good rather than being spiritually mature and discerning and protecting themselves and their family. So once you watch these things, once you are made aware and you choose to do the opposite, then you cannot say, Father, I did not know. Okay? You make a conscious decision to continue to operate in darkness. Over 1,000 years ago, the Celtics are the ones that pretty much started this practice. And at that time, it was called the Festival of the Dead, which was at that time as well called Hallow or Hallows Eve. It was later changed to Halloween. This day was filled with all type of ritualistic practices and channeling of spirits because they believed that during that time was when the veil was the thinnest and connecting to the spiritual world was going to be much easier, okay, than any other time of the year. I don't think it's coincidental that demonic sacrifices are being made the entire year when the same month, we are practicing several of the holy days. How this month we just celebrated Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, okay? While we were fasting on the 11th and 12th for Yom Kippur in order to ask for forgiveness from God, okay? Praying and fasting. On the other end, we got demonic things that are taking place while people are sacrificing and conjuring up demons at the same time, okay? That's how you know this month is so spiritually packed with spiritual warfare, where we literally have good versus evil fighting one another in the spirit the whole month. We got to remember that Satan is a copycat, okay? And he's the master of lies and distraction. 1 Thessalonians 5:22 says to have no appearance of evil. No appearance, okay? And people believe or feel that if I don't look like I'm dressed up as evil, I can put on my little, ladybug costume or even put on a priest outfit, that I'm not having the appearance of evil, but yet you are partaking of a day that is not for a believer to be participating in. Matthew 6:24 says that you cannot serve God and mammon. You cannot serve God and the devil. You cannot have two masters. You can't say the rest of the year, I'm going to believe in Jesus Christ and I'm going to serve him and I'm going to do what he tells me to do and operate in obedience. And then that one day a year that I don't want to let go, I'm going to serve the devil. You can't do that. It don't matter if it's even one day. What we don't realize is that these holidays were never made for Christians, for believers. The Catholic Church are the ones that actually took and tried to throw Jesus on top of these demonic holidays to make them acceptable to the world, and believers accepted it, and we began to practice it, and it was never for us to participate in. It's now the time, okay, for us to wake up, for us to pray for discernment, for us to stop coming into agreement with demonic agendas, opening up demonic doors to ourselves and our family. It is time to start making wise choices, or you're going to bring unnecessary judgment on your family.
So a lot of Christians, they think there's nothing wrong with, celebrating Halloween and all this stuff. And Casey, you being in Satanism and God delivering you from that, healing you and bringing you freedom, what are your thoughts on that?
October 31st is like the ultimate day. It's like Christians, Easter and Christmas all rolled in together. The celebration usually starts at dusk and goes on. The golden hour is 11 p.m. to midnight. That's when the most demonic forces are out and about and active. People should not participate in any way, shape, or form because you are worshiping the devil. There is no two ways about it. I mean, he's real happy that Christians allow their kids to serve him one night of the year. I mean, he's pretty happy about that.